everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. You can call me Lessels or L, whatever works. But welcome back. We are on episode 30 now. That is crazy to me. 30. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me for all this time. And we even have, as of posting this, we even have 400 subscribers now. I can't believe so many people are here to watch Honkai Star Rail with me. But I'm grateful. I'm having a blast. But today we're back to continue more of the main Trailblaze mission we were working on. There's some other stuff I'd like to get to as well, though. The first thing that I want to get to is I do want to read a book, or a collection of books. It's I wanted to read this one because I have the whole collection, the annotations from Ode to Rainbow Path. So this one will probably take a while because it's like 5 parts. And then I also want to read this, just the Luofu Skyfaring Commission's guilds list, because it just seems helpful. So we're gonna do that before we start the Trailblaze mission. And I'm not gonna do it this time because I don't think I'll have time today, but eventually I'm gonna want to do these trials because no one's told me I can't, so I'm gonna do them because Chibi looks cute, Yunli looks cute. I don't know, we're gonna do them at some point. And then just a little bit of, what do you call it? I don't know, just to make sure y'all know, I am aware that there is only 70 days left of getting my free standard character, or my free regular banner character. I'm still waiting a little bit longer to figure out which one I want to get. I will say though, I'm leaning mostly towards like a few right now. Okay. Okay, it's kind of a lot of them now that I think about it, but part of me was thinking, well, I just recently got a good light cone for Himiko, so maybe I should get Himiko, right? But then I also am trying to think of like the teams that I currently have, and I tried to look up if any of the regular banner characters are like good on a team with Acheron, and some of them said that Welt or Japard could be good, so I'm keeping them in mind. And then part of me is also just like wondering about Bailu, because like I already have like a couple, I think, Eidolons for Bailu, so I'm like, if I got another one, I'm making her stronger, making her more useful to me, so I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Let me know if you have any opinions about that as well. But yeah, with that, I want to go straight into reading. Yay, we love videos that are reading. I'm joking a little bit, but I'm sure some of us do. I do, honestly. So that's where we're starting today, and then we'll continue on with this mission. Oh, I also want to note, I am aware that this adventure mission that we got, was it last episode or the episode? I can't remember, but this one does expire after sometimes. Like you can't do it after you reach a certain point in the story. I did check to see which part of the story I need to do this in. So don't worry, I'm gonna check to make sure that I do this before we can't do it anymore. So yeah, don't worry. I heard people say there was even that this adventure mission might even be voiced or something, or parts of it are voiced. That's pretty cool. So yeah. All right. With all that being said, let's get reading. That intro being like 4 minutes long. Geez, like if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna be able to talk and talk and talk. Okay, so let's get reading. This is annotations from Ode to Rainbow Path. Let's see, what it says here is, this song form epic poem themed around Xianzhou history describes the magnificent life of the historical hero Reignbow. Okay, a historical hero. Okay, so yeah, there's 5 parts. And let's read. So, source text. Ode to Rainbow Path. I don't know if this is a +1 or what kind of symbol it is. 1. Anonymous. You have not seen the... And I also apologize if my pronunciation is garbage. I'm sorry. You have not seen the Sang Cheng full of Langan consumed by the planet of sentient evil, standing firm till the end. You have not seen the Yuan Xiao covered in bigui, sailing on a path of no return to the crimson star it rends. You have not seen the Dayu verdant with Shatang plummeting like a hurtling flame, burnt like lamp oil spent. You have not seen the tumultuous journey in the bowels of space, where humans and stars alike are transient as reeds. In the beginning, when the world was new, the wastelands to our ancestors did attend. When the world was new, the wastelands to our ancestors. Okay. Where nations warred amongst forts, where the plain cavalry banners did suspend, the wise sovereign quelled the local lords, using Arumatons, did deceit seize and mend. All cardinal directions were ruled under one, a world unified, standing unbent. The divine race encroached and covered the sky. From Maldraziel poured these fiends. Then cruisers and dreadnoughts launched to the depths. To Sanctus Medicus, crossing eons, messengers we send. Amongst the 9 was Yao Xing. Its delves had many heroes attend. The greatest among them was Reignbow. With their bow, even stars may rend. From the budding shores where ambers are plucked to the stellar abyss where void whales fend. From puppets disempowered by iron mallets to slaying Viscorpi and having their flags upend. Flames of war snuffed from the 5 Navium Estriger. Mists of memory on the 8 Xianzhou ships. Rivers ascend. Are there 8 ships? Or were there 8 ships in the past? I thought there was 7, but maybe I got that wrong. Remember how sovereign ruled the ancient lands, yet the mighty Reignbow none may contend. Okay. Then editor's notes. Oh, wonderful. Is this like explaining the poetry to me? Cause I'm bad at that. So, okay, so editor's notes. So this is for this like stanza here. Or which one? Okay, so Ode to the Rainbow Path. It says, this poem is in the ode form, a genre which uses free verses, rhyme and meter, flexible structure, and often uses words like ode in their title. For ease of reading and due to the length of the poem, the editors had split this work into sections based on progression of the narrative. That's very helpful. So then the second part that they're talking about here, they say, Langan, Bigui, and Shatang are all mystic trees found in primeval Imperium legends, with trunks made of jade and bearing fruits that grant immortality. Then the Dayu, the Yuanqiao, and the Sancheng are all Xianzhou ships that have been destroyed. Oh. So there have been other Xianzhou ships in the past. Sounds like I just said chips. The Dayu exploded in 1200 star calendar during the campaign against the Viscorpi, a denizen of abundance race. I was wondering if that race they were talking about were of the abundance. When they talked about, where did it say? Where did it say? Frost cavalry has been... I don't know where it said it. Oh well, they said something about a race somewhere. And I thought for sure. Well here they are, but you know. Then next, this section describes the glorious days when the unnamed sovereign united the entire planet during the primeval Imperium age of the Xianzhou Alliance. Replacement by Arumaton refers to the story of the sovereign's ban on all forms of weaponry and replacing security institutions with Arumatons and ingenia to maintain public order. So the original sovereign or ruler of the Xianzhou, are they saying that he or she or they, I don't know, put So they put a ban on weaponry and replaced it with like some sort of technology or something like that, or magic or something. Then the fourth part. From these Christian dreadnoughts launched to the depths. The Sanctus Medicus crying. Okay. This number 4 says the divine race means the wing weavers, one of the denizens of abundance races. Wing weavers. Moldrazil is this race's home world. Oh. Okay, so where did it sell that? So, the divine race encroached and covered the sky. From Moldrazil poured these sweets. Okay. That makes sense. That is where they are from. Where does it say? One of the dozens of races. Moldrazil is the race's homeworld, a planet-sized giant tree. Wow, that draws energy from the stars. Here we can see that the denizens of the abundance had made contact with various Xianzhou clans as early as the primeval Imperium Age. So these people that they mention who are of the abundance, they're also this divine race, the wing weavers from this planet that is a tree. Okay, and then this fifth part here. Then cruisers and dreadnoughts launched to the depths to Sanctus Medicus, crossing eons. Messengers we send. That is, the Sanctus Medicus is the plague's author, one who presides over the path of abundance. Today, this title is mainly reserved for the henchmen of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Okay. Medicus? I don't know how to say that. The number 6. Amongst the 9 was the alien, opposing heroes of 10, Regiment Rainbow. Okay. From the budding shores where ambers are plucked refers to when Xianzhou observed the celestial comet wall being built by the Aeon Klipoth. Oh, from the budding shores where ambers are plucked. So the people in the Xianzhou could see Klipoth building the wall. Where void whales fend refers to the Xianzhou Alliance coming into contact with the Void Song whales around 500 star calendar. This event would have happened before ambers are plucked. So it's before the wall was built. But the poet inverted their order for linguistic flow. Also, based on historical records, the Rainbow Arbiter was born in approximately 1700 star calendar and could not possibly have participated in the aforementioned events. Okay. This is evidently a misproportion. This occurs repeatedly in the text from here on, and individual instances will not be noted further. Further. I keep saying farther, but it's further. They're talking about, this is an ode to the rainbow, this rainbow person, right? But they're kind of doing like a sort of, overview look of some, long era of the Xianzhou, like the beginning 1,000 years or so of the Xianzhou Alliance. So that's interesting. And then the 6th part, or did I just read that one? No, the 7th part. So puppets disempowered by iron mallets refers to the Xianzhou people wresting control of the ships from the Arumatans, starting around 1400 star calendar and finishing with the Heliobi Wars. So the puppets disempowered by the Then slaying Viscorpi recounts the Xianzhou's battle against the Viscorpi around 1200 star calendar. Then 8, the 5 Navium Astriger and Astriger. What was that pronunciation? Okay. I need to be confident. I need to be confident in what I'm saying. And the 8 Xianzhou ships are figurative, used to represent the entire flotilla of the Xianzhou Alliance. I want to say that like tortilla, flotilla, but I don't know if that's correct. Of the Xianzhou Alliance. This is not an actual count. Okay. So that was part 1. And it's interesting because I'm already learning, like, more about the history of events, of things that have happened in the Xianzhou. So that's very interesting to me. I don't fully understand it because, honestly, I gotta be honest, guys. I've said this before in other videos where I read things. I don't know if I have the greatest reading comprehension. I'm a visual learner for sure. Like, if this was out on a timeline for me, I'd be like, ah, yes, I see. But, you know, it's not as easy for me to read. But I enjoyed it nonetheless. And I think for the next passages, if they once again are split into, like, the part where it shows the ode and then it shows, like, sort of annotations of it, I think I'm going to read the annotations, like, as they come up within the thing. So, like, I would read, like, this part and then I would read number 2. Like, I think I'm going to do that from there on so that I can, like, have a better understanding as I go along. Okay, so now we're going to go to the part 2 one. So part 2, in multitude, the Xianzhou piloted the gloomy hare. In solitude, the Xianzhou drove the golden crow. And the annotation says, in the legends of the primeval Imperium, the moon was a gloomy hare. So, in multitude, the Xianzhou... Okay. While the sun was a golden crow. This refers to the Reignbow, the Xianzhou fleet, sailing across the cosmos. Oh, I see. Okay, and then we are here. In Destiny, they met the homeless floating flames, not knowing that the Heliobi was a poisonous woe. They can trick without words on paper. They can please without poetry or song. Know that illusions are but dreams, and careful to feed demons your joys or tears. That part's kind of ominous. Okay. Historical records describe Heliobi as a species of formless energy, creatures that can absorb human emotion and influence. That sounds scary. So what does it say about them? That they can trick. In Destiny, they meet homeless floating flames, not knowing that the Heliobi was a poisonous woe. They can trick without words on paper. They can please without poetry or song. Know that illusions are but dreams, and careful to feed demons. Scary. So it seems like that the Rainbow had to deal with that along the way. So the Rainbow perceived... Sorry, take a deep breath. The Rainbow perceived like a piercing light, their bow arm bent, ready to deal a warring blow. The flaming demons did a red star make, deployed as bait as their fears grew. Now it's also interesting too when they talk about the Rainbow Arbiter. Part of me wonders, is that possibly like the Hunt or you know, what's the Hunt's name? Is it Lon? It's something like that. So I think it starts with an L. Lon? Because you know, the Hunt, the Eon for the Hunt is like this big, like, I can't remember, are they on a horse or are they like a centaur or something like that, and they have a big bow. So I don't know, I'm curious about that. Anyway, let's read what the annotation says. Red star here refers to the red microstar formed by the Heliobi to capture the Xianzhou. Wow. So there were so many Heliobis that they created like a star that was able to, wow. And then 2,000 volunteers laid aside their lives. Their bones shall remain on the novice astriger. Such was the vow. Disassembling a center-guarded engine to recast as a drill, with human flesh as its handle, forward they flew. So the primeval Imperium's literature had stated the front line is called the vanguard, and behind them stands the center guard. Okay, and they said about the center guard that assembling a center guard engine to recast as a drill. Oh. Does that mean they moved them up or something? So center guard refers to the auxiliary engines of the Xianzhou Yaoqing, which that's another ship. This line refers to how the Suicide Squad, led by the Rainbow, disassembled and weaponized the ship's auxiliary engines to fight with the hell. Wow. That sounds like an extremely dangerous thing to have to do. It must have been very bad. Okay. So we are diving deep into the innards of the Flint Emperor, a thundering explosion the heavenly pavilions did feel. Annotation says, Heavenly Pavilions refers to the Skyward Pavilions neighborhood, residential area aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. Have we been there? I'm curious. The Skyward Pavilion, is that still there even? I don't know, because this was probably a long time ago. Another possible interpretation is the Divination Commission's Cloud Pavilion. It indicates how widespread the shockwave was felt. Okay. Instantly did the light fade, and the star's essence die, the dimming red with its residual lifespan swallowed. That refers to them killing the Heliobi, possibly? Historical records show that Xianzhou's suicide squad sent the weaponized auxiliary engine straight into the red star formed by the Heliobi, causing it to undergo early decay and implode into a black hole. This line is the first in the history of Xianzhou literature to describe this process. Wow. So that is absolutely bonkers. When they sent it into there and it caused it to decay so quickly, it imploded on itself, creating a singular... That's crazy. Number 7. Pushing forward to capture the Fey fire, we, the demon sealed, forced to nurture the Xianzhou. Onward it rode. Based on records, the Xianzhou residents locked up the defeated Heliobi leader, the Flint Emperor, sentencing them to serve as the power source for the Xianzhou Shuming for the rest of their eternal life. And eternal life, so does that mean that this Shuming, if it's still around, is still being powered by this Flint Emperor from thousands of years ago? That would be very interesting. I mean, I do know that obviously the people of Xianzhou are a long-living race. I mean, they're all not the same type of being, but they do live long here. So, who knows? This might not feel that long ago to some of them. But interesting. I can't remember. You might have seen that I did make a video reacting to a Myriad Celestia trailer about the history of the Xianzhou, and I know, or not history, but it was like, it showed like of the different, what was it, like the different generals or something of the different ships, I believe. I couldn't remember if this ship was one that I saw, like I can't remember if this name is one of the ones that I saw, like if it's still around. I'm curious if one day we'll get to go to all of the different like ships in the fleet. That'd be very interesting. Okay, so now we're gonna do part 3, and yeah, I definitely like doing it this way better, like reading the annotations as we come across them. That kind of made it make a lot more sense to me. So part 3. In thriving, the Xianzhou piloted the Ice Toad. In meticulous care, the Xianzhou drove the 6 dragons. The annotation says, the people of the primeval Imperium once believed that the moon was an ice toad, while the sun was 6 dragons. It's interesting, they started the previous section of the poem talking about the moon and the sun as well. This refers to Reignbow and the Xianzhou sailing across the cosmos. Okay. The vast fleet sailed through time and space, and the title of Heaven's Mast a ship had humbly taken. A ship refers to the Xianzhou Luofu, indicating that it was the highest ranked ship in the Alliance. Heaven's Mast refers to the ambrosial arbor. That's the big tree, right? This is describing how the seeds of the ambrosial arbor took root aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. However, the Xianzhou Luofu only became the flagship of the Alliance after receiving the ambrosial arbor. Here the sequence is reverted, probably out of artistic license. Many miracles the divine blessed conducted, blurring reality with myth. True liberation. Elevated the wild horses in eloquence spoke, and Xianzhou's fog and clouds to words hearken. So the people of the primeval Imperium used wild horses, fog, and clouds to refer generally to clouds, air, and dust. So what did they say about those again? Many miracles of divine tribulation elevated Elevated. Okay. The structure of this sentence is inverted, with the gist being, even clouds and dust grew eloquent through the ambrosial arbor's elevation. Ah, it's that kind of statement. See, I'm terrible at poetry, you guys. This is slightly off topic, but I have this one, and I might have said it before, but I have this one friend who loves to write poetry, and literally they'll always send me their poems that they've written, and I'll be like, wow, that was beautiful. Could you possibly explain it to me line by line so I can understand what you were saying? Because that felt amazing to read. What are you talking about, though? Anyway, according to historical records, the Xianzhou experimented with the arbor's fruit, elevating animals to the point of mimicking human sentience and speech. The line is probably referring to this event. So according to historical records, the Xianzhou experimented with the arbor's fruit, elevating animals to the point of mimicking human sentience and speech? Whoa. I love that. Number 4. The jade abacus carefully was wrought, calculating all mysteries, the world reduced to a deliberation. The rainbow merged with the jade, seeking epiphany, and the wisdom walker in dreams showed premonition. This sounds like it's talking about the divination commission stuff. The motive of merged with jade originated when the sage Xuan Yao embedding the jade abacus directly into the human skull to peer into the future. That sounds painful. This is evidently a misappropriation. The wisdom walker is the one who presides over the path of erudition. So, like the eon of erudition? So what did they say about the wisdom walker again? The rainbow merged with the jade, seeking epiphany. And so it's saying, and the erudition in dreams showed premonition. Okay. Yet, everlasting prosperity and the wisdom rainbow did not see. There would be fields of corpses blood-soaken, crippled, defiled, unending agony. Maddened, mutated, total forgetfulness, never to waken. So, the rainbow merged with the jade, seeking epiphany, and the wisdom walker in dreams showed premonition. Yet, everlasting prosperity and wisdom rainbow did not see. There would be fields of corpses, blood, so okay. That's not a good sign. So that's number 5. Crippled, defiled, maddened, mutated, and forgetfulness are the 5 symptoms of being Mara-struck. Crippled means that after suffering grave injuries from external violence, the body must utilize its self-healing capacities to undergo long and painful periods of repair. Defiled means that due to the immortality of the flesh for the Xianzhou people, the body may be forced to eternally coexist with incurable alien viruses or bacteria. That's terrible. Maddened means that the person starts to feel anger and violent desires and starts to have extreme mood swings. Mutated means the flesh is starting to produce mutated organs and can no longer maintain a stable humanoid form. Forgetfulness means the person's mind is taken over by a sense of emptiness and spends their days in an oblivious daze. This section describes how, after the rainbow became one with the jade, they saw the tragic future of the Xianzhou residents, where the people became Mara-struck due to their immortality. Oh my god. That's terrible. So, like, even back then, this rainbow could see that. They could see that the Mara-struck would happen. Due to their immortality. Let's see what number 6 goes to. Is rainbow bound with field warnings? crippled, defiled, maddened, mutated, till forget, never to waken. The rainbow bounded with futile warnings, but was thought mad against diviners, mocked in derision. Oh no, so he knew the future, but when he told people, they didn't believe him, right? Mad against diviners originates from a Xianzhou folk legend about a person who believed the ambrosial arbor to be an alien monstrosity. Opposed to longevity, they feigned madness to publicly express their ardent opinion. Here, diviners generally refers to the Xianzhou aristocrats and can be extended to include the arbor's fruit, as the aristocrats were the first Xianzhou residents to receive the sacred fruit. Okay. So, some people, or at least in legend, people believed that the tree is some sort of alien thing. Perhaps even like some sort of virus, perhaps, to the Xianzhou. And so opposed to the longevity, they feigned madness. Okay, so the people who thought that the tree might be an alien monstrosity, they pretended to be crazy to say like what it was like. And so when they heard, so what they're saying is when Reignbow was saying that because of, you know, the tree and everything, because of that, he saw this future where people become Mara struck. People thought that, you know, he was doing this same thing. So 7, then the poor and nobles joined forces against the rainbow. In scorn, ridicule, pity, or lamentation, Reignbow in a rage scolded the nobles, calling greed for immortality as foolish as the ancient sovereign's obsession. And from what we read, it seemed like the ancient sovereign maybe didn't have people's best interest in mind. I don't know. I couldn't quite tell, but I kind of felt like maybe they weren't like the best ruler. Ancient sovereign's obsession refers to the nameless sovereign, not nameless like us, I don't think though, refers to the nameless sovereign who united the primeval imperium. The Rainbow believed that the Xianzhou residents were blinded by the seduction of the endless lifespan and were no different from the nameless sovereign's rapacious fear of death. This drove Reignbow furious. Okay, so he's just like, you're just like that guy. Like, you guys are no different. Then the final part, the Arbor branches were mere axles to the war chariot. And the Rainbow's fleeting arrow found the divine plantation. The Arbor's branches were mere axles to the war chariots. The branches were just a part of what moved the Rainbow's war chariot forward. And turning, the Rainbow released their flashing arrow to the tree, and fear and horror in human hearts stricken. Yet, exiled to the cold coffins for long watchful sleep, this warrior of yesteryear all forgotten. This section describes the Rainbow's opposition to immortality and how they shot an arrow into the ambrosial arbor to show their resolve. The Xianzhou aristocrats who had eaten the fruit of immortality grew enraged and convicted them. However, awed by the Rainbow's heroic exploits and prestige, they could only sentence the hero to continual hibernation. Watchful sleep refers to the rotating cryo-sleep system used when the Xianzhou Alliance first left its homeworld. Cold coffins are the cryo-sleep pods. So Reignbow is sentenced to this type of punishment. Wow. Oof. Y'all should have listened. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't know this guy. I don't know if he's perfect or nothing, but he tried to warn you. He tried to warn you about this Mara struck stuff. Okay. I'm finding this this book really interesting so far. Let's go to part 4 of 5. This one seems, I was like, this one seems shorter than the previous. Let's see. So, the years came and went as the fleet floated in uncertainty. Moldrezel, Mold Razil, the gigantic we first beheld, as it sucked the star's energies till all were empty. Monstrous flesh thronged about, thick as fog. The divine race flattered their wings like clouds aplenty. So, years went by, and the Xianzhou, wasn't quite sure where things would go from there. And the tree that is the home world of those winged abundance people, it sucked the star's energies till all were empty. So it gains power. The abundance people, they gain power by taking energy from things like that. Monstrous flesh thronged about, thick as fog. How disgustingly horrifying. The divine race flattered their wings like clouds aplenty. Let's see what they say about that. Thick as fog and clouds aplenty describe the vast size of the denizens of Abundance's armed forces. Okay, I get it. So the flesh thronged about, they're talking about the people that are a part of the Abundance's forces. And, they can be referred to as, fog or clouds as they're up in the sky since they fly. All foresaw the coming catastrophe, but not could repulse such an almighty. Invading branches cut to deter the tree from the ships, star skiffs surrounded by arms clashing in activity. Brilliant stratagem needed for dire plight. The Rainbow roused out of necessity. So Rainbow woke up from the cryosleep. To repulse the invasion, the Xianzhou people decided to raise Rainbow from their slumber. Once wakened, the Rainbow analyzed the situation and concocted a strategy to break the deadlock. Tell not the glorious to rest with their wine, but praise for the Heliobus to encase their entity. Tell not the glorious to rest with their wine, but praise for the Heliobus to encase their entity. Tell not the warrior to rest in slumber, but with the Flint Emperor to assault our nemesis without charity. So the Flint Emperor was the leader of those whatever they were called. And this is part 3. Rainbow ignored common advice, heading into the prison deep within the Xianzhou, Zhuming, and persuaded the imprisoned Heliobi leader, the Flint Emperor, to help the Xianzhou fight off the denizens of abundance. They made a deal, and the Rainbow allowed the Flint Emperor to possess their physical body. Oh my god. That is crazy. I would watch a movie of this. I'd be really confused, but I would watch the movie. In exchange for the power of the... Whoa, that is very powerful, but I wonder if that, does that make you evil? I don't know. Part 4. I'm very interested right now. Human lives are but a transient lightning. The fate of heroes never lies in their own hands, never with certainty. All the people rose to follow the Rainbow's example, daring to guard the sky and protect home and company. Inspired by the hero's sacrifice, many Xianzhou residents made the same heroic deal. They formed suicide squads and marched alongside the Heliobi. Wow, they swore to shield the Xianzhou like the clouds veil the sky, forever aloft. This is the origin story of the name Cloud Knights. Whoa, okay, mind blown a little, that's fun. Oh my god. Postscript. This part describes the flaming catastrophe, one of the 3 sufferings era, approximately 3,000, 4,000 star calendar. I don't know what year we are in the star calendar. I don't even remember what Amber era we're in or whatever, I need to look that. I think that info's in the databank, right? Let's see. At the time, the Xianzhou Zhuming detected gravity waves from a massive object, but failed to capture any light signals. Only when the Xianzhou Alliance drew nearer did the stargazers realize that this massive object was a world of trees feeding off nearby stars. It was also the mortal enemy of the primeval Imperium, Muld Razil, homeland of the Wingweavers. What petrified the Xianzhou even more was that the ship behemoths of the Viscorpi also appeared. The Viscorpi were directed by the Wingweavers, and the two races were living in a symbiotic relation. Okay, I was wondering, because they kept talking about the Viscorpi, and I was like, are these names interchangeable? Are they the same person? Okay, but they're two different races, but they live together, symbiotic relation. Okay. As if attracted by the power of the ambrosial arbor, Muldryzil slowly began approaching the Luofu, and the most epic battle in the history of Xianzhou soon broke out. Fatigued from the civil war, the living catastrophe of the three sufferings. So this one, the one we read about here is the flame catastrophe, and then the living catastrophe. The Arumatan rebellion and their emigration plan. The Xianzhou residents were powerless to counter such a crisis. They released all the prisoners in cryo-hibernation, including the hero of this epic ode, the Reignbow. And now we are on to the final part 5. The Reignbow stood constant at the helm, steady with Xuan Yuan holding firm. Xuan Yuan is a famed bow of legend from the primeval Imperium. Here it refers to the Rainbow's weapon. Forget life and be convinced in your resolve for death. Now, in swift battle, we shall rebuke the swarm. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on the word swarm, because the swarm is a faction, right? But I don't think that's what they're referring to here, because it's not capitalized, but it's just interesting to think about. This line transitions rather bluntly. Together with the next line, it is possibly a speech by the Rainbow to boost morale before the battle. Another interpretation is that the Rainbow knew their death was near and deliberately left their final words. Okay, so it's supposed to be read out as a whole thing here, so let's read it. Forget life and be convinced in your resolve for death. Now, in swift battle, we shall rebuke the swarm. In the future, may we always triumph and cleanse the enemy with courage and vigor and arms. This may be the origin behind the common battle cries of the Cloud Knights. Xianzhou soars, Cloud Knight roars. Oh! Doesn't, Su Shang say something like that? I don't know, I feel like she says something like that, right? And in valor and vigor, cleanse all ills. But it's also possible that later generations amended this. Academics hold different theories, and the order of the lines is still up for debate. Yes. Dazzling jade whistled through space as the full might of the arrow pierced the stars and gloom. The skies billowed in a lightning sea, and the planets cracked open in thunderous, inky doom. The arrow fell from mountains' heights, an arrowhead whistling loud as valley gales that loom. Blood rain poured upon the Shuling, and nights turned crimson on the Fang Hu, all souls shaken to their very bone. The historical record shows the battle formation during this war was in this order. From the nearest to the Muldryzil to the farthest, the Yaoxing, the Luofu, the Yukui, the Shuming, the Fangku, the Sangsheng, and the Shuling. The Shuling and Fangku were far from the front lines. Other records point to the Rainbow firing their arrow from the bow of the Yaoxing, so from the closest. This line describes the size of the impact from the Rainbow star shattering shot and how every ship in the Alliance... Wow, okay. So the Rainbow's shot was so crazy that even from the ships stationed all the way in the back, just everyone. The sentient timber all shriveled and collapsed, torn asunder with void forces and torrential streams. The timber, as in the one from the Abundance? Muldryzil? Is that what they're talking about? Based on historical records, the Rainbow's arrow smashed, oh no, into the ambrosial arbor. Okay, I was wondering. Into the ambrosial arbor penetrated by... Okay. Based on the historical records, the Rainbow's arrow smashed into the ambrosial arbor. penetrated the almighty beast and severed the connection between the Luofu and Moldrasil. This ripped open a fissure into the void, and a monstrous wave of imaginary force spewed forth from it. This line describes that event. Ooh, that sounds bad, right? I don't know, maybe? A fissure into the void? Monstrous wave? Imaginary force? Yeah, I don't know. Spewed? When the clouds and dust had diffused, the Fae King and the Rainbow were nowhere to be seen. Based on historical records, the Rainbow disappeared after shooting the arrow that turned the tide of battle. But the Flint Emperor had left behind part of their body. This line claims that the Xianzhou people could find neither of them. Perhaps this poem records mere rumor. And then the final part. Only their arms did remain and were reforged, cast into ingots, committed to Zhiyuan gloom. To electromagnetic clouds, those were sent to circle the skies and shine with stellar bloom. Ingot and Jiyuan, electromagnetic cloud and circle, in these two lines describe how the people of Xianzhou, in commemorating the rainbow sacrifice, embedded their relics into a Zhiyuan ingot and launched it into Moldrasil's orbit so it can shine as long as the star exists. There is no mention of such an existing records, and the incident may be poetic license from the author. Moreover, this is the first ever mention of the Zhiyuan ingot launch ceremony in the history of Xianzhou literature, but neither the time that this custom started nor the date of this ode's composition can be verified. Sorrow and lamentation amongst the stars spread, tears and cries for their end unfathomed. Woe is the hero, and all their shed tears. They no longer chase the Luofu, but other stars that roam. Ooh. The end. How interesting. So, and in the end, obviously, okay, so, the Rainbow and, what was he, the Flint Emperor? They, kind of merged together for that final part of the battle, right? And once the Rainbow took that big final shot, it's as though he disappeared. And even as well as the Emperor, right? Nowhere to be seen. And even, where did it say there? Nowhere to be seen. Yeah, that the Flint Emperor had left behind only part of their body. That does make me wonder if the Rainbow is the Eon somehow. I don't know, but that was really interesting. I'm very glad we read that today. And wow, I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I understand a bit more about some of the basics of the history and the lives of the people of the Xianzhou. And I'm sure that took up a lot of time already, but I would also like to read this as well. The Luofu Skyfaring Commission Guilds List, a catalog of trades from the Skyfaring Commission, recording operations of the guilds aboard the Luofu. I thought this would be interesting because, no one told me to read this, but I looked at it and I was like, oh, it kind of gives me a rundown of what the commissions on the Luofu are, which I think would be helpful for me to read. So I thought we'd read it together. Okay. So the Luofu Skyfaring Commission's guild list. There are currently 7 trade guilds affiliated with the Luofu Skyfaring Commission: the Whistling Flames, the Celestial, the Securocrat, the Goldstream, the Plain Feather, the Firefly, and the Aqua Glider. For the convenience of connections between the Skyfaring Commission and various other business interests, the amicassiter and scope of trade for each guild are as follows. The Whistling Flames Guild. Amicassiter, Tingyun, who we know. Scope of trade, import and export of various products for refinement. The Whistling Flames Guild has the fastest and safest bio-transport vessels in the cosmos. In addition to industrial processing materials, our guild also handles farming products, breeding, and transformations. We sincerely welcome planets rich in biomaterials to contact us. Okay, so they're like a processing, like a import, export, and processing guild for different materials and products, it seems. Very interesting. Thank you, Tingyun, for all your hard work. On to the Celestial Guild, Ambassador Yan Ming. Scope of trade, import and export of various cultural productions, artworks, publications, and other cultural products. So perhaps things like the very books we've been reading. The Celestial Guild handles trade of art and literary products. Please contact us to discuss further if you want to hold an exhibition or event involving a foreign culture aboard the Xianzhou, or if you wish to showcase Xianzhou culture off-world. Very interesting. The Securocrat Guild, Ambassador Shangqing. Scope of trade, import and export of various weapons and military products. The Securocrat Guild trades in military goods. The Alliance's mission is solely to maintain order and eliminate the abominations of abundance. Any export of military technology must first be approved by the Skyfaring Commission, which is the whole thing. By the Skyfaring Commission. Okay, so this is just like the arms unit trade guild, and so, but it seems like that they, even though they probably do produce military technology and weapons, they don't do much like exporting and selling of it, because they want to keep it for themselves to fight against the abundance, it seems. Let me know what you think. The Goldstream Guild, Ambassador Changwen. Scope of trade, import and export of various pharmaceutical products. The Goldstream Guild handles the import and export of medical and health-related products based on the Skyfaring Commission trade management regulations. Any pharmaceutical products not included in the trading allow list must undergo inspection. Offenders are strictly prohibited from trading with the Luofu. Standard. The Plain Feather Guild, Ambassador Shi Yao. Scope of trade, import and export of various Starskiff-related products. In addition to their Starskiff exports, the Plain Feather Guild also provides after-sales modding services for Starskiffs so that they match various different lifestyle and cultural themes. Okay, so this is the Plain Feather Guild, just pretty much is like anything related to the Starskiffs, they got it. Then the Firefly Guild, that's a cool sounding name. Ambassador Yun Ling. Wait. No, that's not who's on the banner. That's a different name, right? But it starts with the same prefix, Yun, right? Is that why I'm confused, or is it? No, yes, Yun Li. I added an ing to the end of that. I had to check, guys. I had to check because I was like, that name sounds familiar, and I can see why it sounded familiar, but not related. The Firefly Guild gathers specialties from all over the cosmos into the Luofu. The Shuming's porcelain, the Fenghu's marine products. Okay, they gather specialties from all over the cosmos onto the Luofu. The Shuming's porcelain, the Fenghu's marine products. Oh yeah, the Fenghu's, that's probably the one that was the like ocean ship, like just water. The Yuchui's jade abakai, the various other specialties from other Xianzhou vessels. Then the Aqua Glider Guild, Ambassador Zhang Chu. Scope of trade, import and export of various secondary industry products, such as agricultural byproducts, raw chemical and textile materials, etc. Okay, this is kind of the rest. The rest of it, guild. The Aqua Glider Guild undertakes trades for almost all industries and owns a huge fleet of spaceships. They are the largest of the 7 guilds aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. Understandable, they would probably have to take care of a lot of stuff doing all that. Well, that was very interesting to read, and I think that did give me a better understanding of the trading guilds within the Luofu. Very good, very interesting to read. I do really enjoy reading all the different books and stuff we come across. I obviously haven't had time to read all of them, and I'm sure some of them would probably be kind of boring anyway, but you know, I read as many as I can, and I definitely prefer it to read the most important ones, you know, ones that might give me, you know, better insights to lore or things like that. And yeah, thanks for joining me to do that reading. You know, I'm sure some of you might not have been interested, in which case you might have skipped this part. So now we will continue on with our Trailblaze mission here, where let's just refresh ourselves. Genuine postulates that ordinary interrogations will not be effective in learning the true motive of the Stellaron hunters. Such a goal can only be achieved using the computational algorithm named Matrix of the Prescience in the Divination Commission, which can examine the past and future and calculate the truth. Now, the 3 great base terminals of the Matrix Prescience are once again in motion. All ready for the interrogation. Anyway, so help the Divination Commission to restart the Matrix. 3 base terminals, yeah, because they're broken, and that's why they can't do the interrogation. So we need to fix these base terminals. Oh, look at this. That looks so neat. Looks like we're just running on the air. I like it. I'm just watching it. And someone told me also to keep a lookout for a collection of books that you can get here in the Divination Commission. So, wow, the Divination Commission is huge. I remember now. So, yeah. I'll try to collect all the stuff there, because, yeah, someone told me that was a good read as well. So, okay. We will now continue. Ooh, this is pretty. What does this say? Shifting screen. The shifting screen is a short distance teleportation device. Whoa. Sorry. That was a big reaction. That allows characters to teleport between 2 spatial coordinates. Some shifting screens can be rotated and aligned with another. Okay, allowing characters. Cool. So currently, where would this? Oh, those would take me to that one. But if there's even ones over there. Ooh, look at that. How fun. I don't think we've come across something like this before in the game yet. I mean, obviously they gave us the thing, but this is actually like really so beautiful. Can you imagine having this as like something that looks like this as like a little, you know, decorative light in your house, you know, like a lava lamp or something like that, but it looks like this. I'd be like, ooh, I'd hang it on my wall. Okay, teleport me. Ooh, how fun. That was fun. I liked that. Okay, so now we're in a dangerous area, I'm presuming. Yes, we got some bad guys around here. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. So, restart the temporal terminal. Sorry, I'm just looking around. You know me. You know me. Ooh. Should we fight this guy down here? TBH? Should we fight him? Should we try? What if we die? That'd be really sad. We can try though, right? Right?
Will of preservation.
Let's do it. I don't know.
Storm's on the way.
I haven't fought anyone in a while. I kind of just want to fight something.
Good. The stronger, the better.
Oh yeah, and I'm playing with my usual people today. What did that say? Sanction something 33%? Did that say it here? The current sanction rate has reached 33. Okay. Did I read about this thing yet? I don't think I've read about one of these things yet, right? Garrison Arumatan created with ancient ingenium technologies. So this is ancient. This is from like the stuff we read in the book. And this is why you read, guys. Countless years ago, these Arumatan set sail with the Xianzhou to seek divine recipes of immortality and were tasked to oversee humanity to aid humankind during warfare. However, the countless rebellions, they were finally overpowered by the Xianzhou natives. Now all Arumatans are strictly controlled. Okay, yeah. Yes. Anyway.
Another journey begins. Still water.
What I was saying, what I was starting. Whoa, okay, coming at me.
I weep for
with
the
his little
departed.
friends too. Little fishies, I like it.
It too shall fall.
Okay, what I was trying to say was I did try a team off camera that was like this, but I think I replaced Sampa with Bailu. And that team
Lance ablaze.
kind of worked, I think. I don't know. I kind of wanted to put, you know, a healer on my team, so I tried out something with Bailu there. I don't know how well it worked, but you know, it happened. Ugh, both of you are all up in that. Okay, let's just do that.
Free will, or was it fate?
Oh, why did I take away Acheron's skill points? I don't know what the sanction rate is. Looks like something bad for him though, right? Or no, maybe it's something good for him. Like, yeah, what's a sanction rate? Guys, what is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. Sanction level increases when your team uses skills or ultimate attack. When the sanction rate reaches its level cap, enters sanction mode and summons. Okay, so when it reaches the top, it'll summon those thingies. Okay, that doesn't really matter to me.
More business, eh?
You're free. Welcome back. Oh, lovely. Oh, didn't even have to use that. Okay, well that was not too difficult at all. Now was it?
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Exactly. Exactly. Such a positive character. Okay. Pay attention. Let's go.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal.
Okay. Ooh.
Serves the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Okay. Okay. Activate base terminal. Whoa. Whoa. What are you saying? Muter Magnus is a large-scale jade abacus calculation terminal used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate in the base terminal, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. Okay. Sounds simple enough. So they want me to make the shape here, that's here. So I can pick this up, move it here, right? Put down, and then pick you up. Ooh, a little puzzle, we love our little puzzles, this is fun. Whee! Sorry, I kind of just wanted to see what happens. Ooh, okay. Why is that way more fun than just normal running around? Okay. Well, there we go. Simple as can be.
That should do it.
Oh, look at that. Activated.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
She's busy, Marge.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Sorry you have to do all this work, girl. Sorry. Ooh, just looking around here a little bit before we go. Yes, the next places we're going are... Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming, yeah, to the other two. I'm just gonna look around here just to...
Stream forth.
Whoa, didn't mean to do that. I always accidentally press E. It is so annoying. But thankfully, you know, with Acheron's skill, it doesn't use up the... not skill. With her technique, it doesn't use up the technique points, thank goodness. And that's one of the reasons I like walking around with her, because I'm always accidentally using everyone else's.
Stream forth.
Slay. Goodbye. Whoa, look at these, like, scroll shelves. Very cool. And a little puzzle for me. We love it. Can I hit this? Hit. Okay. I like these puzzles. They're fun. Even though we're like, what, like part of a cult now or something like that? So the bottom ones here need to match there. So I think I should do it like... Wait, let me look around. What am I gonna do with you? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's turn this one more time. Okay. Right? I think I'm onto something. I think. I don't really know what's going on. Then... Yeah. Bloop. Bloop. Oh no, I messed up. 'Cause how am I gonna get you down there, my friend? Okay. Turn back, actually. Let's actually go back to here. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Have they upped the difficulty level now? Now, Elle is confused. What is Elle going to do? I pondered the situation. No, okay, I'm not narrating this. Uh-oh. What if I did it? Okay, if I did it like this. And then like this. And then what if I did it like, I don't know, like something like this. And then I was... Oh. But then, how do I do that then? Tisk tisk. Wait, okay. What if I then... No, because that puts me in the same problem as before. Well, unless... Okay. Let's just try that. Just try it. See how you like it, and then go back up here. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. We're on to something. Yes. Okay. I probably made it a lot more complicated in my head than it actually was. I got in my head.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Just a little bit of light exploring, you know. Don't want to not... Ah, get away from me. Literally stay away. I'm just doing some light exploring. Did you not hear? These people. These people do not listen. Acheron, we're gonna have to get them next time something happens. Whoa, door lock. Unable to operate what? Central console at the moment. Let me in. Well, what does it say? Nothing. Just gate is locked. The control panel must be something. That's the control panel, but I need something else to unlock it first. Let's fight the things down here. Why not?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Oh, did I do it? I accidentally clicked. I must have. Okay. Anything special down here for me to see? You know I'm all about special things. Although, I mean, this whole place is special, to be honest. It is so gorgeous. And now I feel kind of like, wow, like, life is amazing. Like, all, like, sentimental about it after reading that poem. Because I'm just like, wow, look what you guys have been through, and here you are. That is so me. That is such a me thing to say. Sorry, if you see me looking around a lot, I'm just looking for... People told me that I could find books around here, so I'm just looking for glowing things and stuff. Another puzzle. This has become... Puzzle Star Rail. Honkai puzzle. But, you know, we like it like that. So this one seems... similar stuff going on as the last one. So, okay. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna bring those there, and then I'm gonna take this one, turn them this way, and then this, and then, yeah, that should do it. Easy. Pew. Hexanexus. I like me my Hexanexus puzzles. Very good. I wonder when I'm gonna hear from that strange Hexanexus cult again. Because I'm sure that is not the last of them. Anything else I can visit before I go over there? Don't believe so. I do quite like it here, though. The colors of this area are very calming, soothing. I enjoy it. What if we make our way to over there by going this way? Then we can explore along the way, right? I could do that, right? Where am I? I'm here. Oh yeah. I'll just go around. Then I can do some exploring as I go. I like it like that. Anything to see around here? Don't look like it. Some treasure though for my troubles. Our troubles. We're in this together, guys. Also, by the way, I'm curious how, like, a lot of you watch these videos. Because I was thinking about this because I watch a lot of, you know, gaming videos. Like, Let's Plays that are, like, hours long sort of thing. So I was wondering, how do you guys watch these videos? Do you watch, like, the entire, like, hours of long video all at once in one go? Do you, like, watch them in parts as you go about your day or your weekend? Do you watch it on double speed? What sensor? It looks more like a floor lamp than an incense burner, but most diviners insisted it is the latter, so it's an incense burner. Interesting. But I'm always curious about that. And according to my analytics, most of you watch on the computer, which is interesting to me because I freaking never watch stuff on the computer, which I probably should. I have a nice monitor, but I'm always just watching stuff on my little phone. It's just I like being mobile, you know. That's how I prefer. Because then, like, I can take my video into the car. I don't look at it while I'm driving, though, guys. I don't look at it. I'm just, what's this? Oh, these things again. I forgot about this puzzle. But, yeah, I like to be mobile with these things. I forgot how this one works, so I need to get you to there, right? So I can't do that because that won't do anything, right? So what? Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that works, right? Okay. What am I doing now? And then... No, don't do that. Okay, so I got that one, but how am I gonna get this one over there? Perhaps I should have done this in a different order? Or do you know what I need to do? Or this isn't gonna work, because look at that. Unless... Okay. How do I do this? I think I need to go maybe, what, one more? Okay, wait. So if I have this here and then I rotate it one, okay, so that means I need to put this one back one. Nope, back one. Like that. And then, okay, I got it. This goes here, and then we switch to this one, and then we go like this. Oh no, other way. There we go. Okay. They almost got me. Oh cool, so I opened another teleport. Very nice. So it seems like they were gonna make us go this way, either way. Well, that's cool. Okay, so let's see what's up over here. Ooh, this
must be the Karma terminal.
Karma.
They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Oh, that sounds very important. Let's see, activate base terminal. Ooh, interesting shape. Okay, so base terminal. So these two will stay there. This one, I don't think that will stay there, will it? No, I think these... Well, let's pick this up and put this here. Put this here. Is it like this? That looks pretty similar, right?
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
You are so... Oh my god, she gets me. She gets me, guys.
Done. Next.
Acheron, you're so wise. Well, very good. We'll just continue it like that then. And then anything over here for me to see while I'm here before I leave. Very good, very good. Oh, a chest, thank you.
Seek, and you will find.
I'm finding so much today. Thank you, Acheron. I love our little chats. Okay. Ooh, more puzzles for me. Yay. Everyone cheered. Everyone was so happy. Oh, there's someone over there. Didn't even see you.
Stream forth, the gleam of old threads.
Ooh. Patrol machine. Is this gonna be a, what do you call him? The formidable foe? I don't know. I literally could not think of that word for half a second. I was gonna be like, famine for like I don't know what I'm talking about. Guys, don't listen to me. Okay.
Stream forth.
Okay, not a formidable foe. Just had to. Oh, it was a formidable foe. We're just that good. We don't even have to get
Don't
into
forget
combat.
to let your friends in on the action.
And then is this another one of those incense things? Yeah. Incense burner with a traditional design. Anything else to say about it? This incense burner has no smell. It's probably just a decoration. Oh, I see. Even people like the Divination Commission care about decorations. This looks like a port. Like, you would dock the star skiff here. I don't know. Anything down here? Nothing to see here. Keep it moving, people. Keep it moving. I did see there's some stuff over here. Hello. Oh, you're floating there. I like that. That was fun. I couldn't find you for a second. I was like, oh no, they're gonna pull me into battle because I can't see them. I could not find them. Puzzle time. Everyone loves puzzle time. Right? Yeah. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. I get so distracted with these puzzles. And by the way, literally, guys, if you ever are like, hey, Elle, could you just do the puzzles off camera? Like, I'm so glad that you're enjoying them, but like, I would just prefer to see the story. Like, guys, if you ever say that to me, just know that I'd be fine with that, and I will do it. Cause like, I love doing this stuff, but like, I'm recording the videos for you guys to watch. So, you know, if it's not interesting, let me know, cause I'll happily do this off camera. Absolutely. So yeah, don't worry about it if need be, okay? 'Cause I'm happy to do it either way, whichever way is the most fun for everyone and not just for me. There we go. But I do kind of like puzzle time because I don't know, puzzle time is kind of a nice time where we can just chit chat. I like a bit of chit chat. I do. Anything to see over this way? I presume not. Anything different to say at this incense? No. Well, here we are already at the final one. Oh, and there's a big fellow over here. Hello. I'm assuming we'll have to fight you to get through? Yeah, okay.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
We actually just learned what it is, March.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the scene.
I just hit the mic. I'm so sorry.
It's an automaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
Guys, I'm so sorry if that mic sound was loud when I just slapped it. I'm always freaking slapping the mic. So it's guarding the prescience. Okay.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
Oh, because he's malfunctioned. Ugh.
March, you should join the divination mission. Quick, do something.
Oh my goodness. She was saying like, wow, March, you got it right. Oh my god. Okay.
Good, the stronger the better.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Enemy targets detected.
Let's do... Should I do this or this? I always forget. Wait, does her regular attack also give Acheron the thing she needs? I don't think it does it? Only the skill does the buff stuff or whatever. Well. Here goes nothing. Oh. There's his little buddies. Okay, okay. Wow, no! Not my Acheron. Ugh, anyone but Acheron, you guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is unacceptable behavior. Okay, she's free. She's free. She's free. Didn't matter, she's free. Oh, this guy's not very strong. I think I thought that guy would be stronger because of the formidable foe we fought earlier, but I mean, yeah, I think he was just extra strong because he was a formidable foe. Okay, up we go.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, a cute little bow tie. I love it. I'm here to cutify all the things the game shows me. Whee! Okay. And then this might be the last one of these we do, so I'm gonna play around a bit. Whee! Yay. I love it. It's so fun. How far can I go? Oh, I can leave. Okay. Wow, okay. You know, I had to test my limits. That was so funny. Okay, cool. We've done it, right? Oh my god. They look so cool, all lit up.
Did it. All 3 terminals activated.
Yay!
Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Okay.
Spring forth.
Very good. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much all to see, all that we have to see over here. Then how do we get back? Is there a little teleporter thing over here? Yes, it looks like there is. And I'll just have to probably do a puzzle for it. Let me just... Oh, you have to unlock this from the other side. Interesting. Okay. It looks like those books or whatever that someone told me about. This might not be the exact place in the commissioned bit. The divination commission. The commissioned. This might not be the exact place where you find them, but they're out here somewhere. I don't know if they're the type of book that you collect by like wandering around, or if it's the type where you could buy them in a store. So we'll see. So let's prepare this so we can head back. So this and this need to go together, and you need to go together. So if I did this, that would make everyone go this way. Well, let's just see what happens when we do that. Okay, okay. Then what if I put you... How am I gonna get you to do that? How am I gonna get you onto you? Oh, I'm confused. It's a little bit tricky, to be honest. Ooh. So that's how I get you there. You're there now. What about my little buddy over here? How do you get this onto there? That's what we're trying to do, right? I have to get this one onto this one? How? Is that really what I need to do? Because how could I possibly do that? Or no. Oh, is this supposed to mirror that one? So that means this needs to go in the middle? Is that what it's trying to say? But I also don't know how I would do that either. Okay. idea. You go... Nope. Go this way. And then you go this way. Oh, I'm like really not getting this one. I know I can just teleport back, guys. I'm sorry, but like I'm locked in right now. How am I? Oh my god. Oh no, guys. You must think I'm so stupid. Oh no. Oh no. I feel really, really dumb. Oh no. I see. This was a button and an axis itself the whole time. Ooh, that was rough. That was rough, guys. Oh my god. I am sorry. I am so sorry we had to go through that together. Wait, which one should I put this on? Because this goes this way. Yes. Or no. Wait. You go back one. You go back one. Nope. You go back one. And then you go back this way. No, no, just kidding. Okay. Yeah. You go back. Back. I need to get you onto here. Okay. 1 sec. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Am I gonna get it now? Nope. Okay. How do I get you, just you to go back one? Let's go back. So, what did I need to do again? You need to be a step behind you. So, how do I do that? Or you being a step ahead? They don't make it easy. This game hates dumb people. They wish we were all smarty pantses, but we're not. Okay, girl, okay. Wait, idea. Yeah, because this wouldn't do it, right? So, am I onto something? Wait, okay, and then you... Is that enough steps behind? I think so. Yes, okay. Okay, we did it. That might have been painful, I'm sorry. Let's just fly back up. Let's just fly back. Past is in the past. Talk to our friends now. Ooh. We look amazing here. Acheron. Actually, Pela. Oh, this is this is so your color. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're back.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescience symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts.
Impacts? Oh no.
Are you ready?
I'm ready as I can be. Well, there she is.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Why does she look... Oh, I was wondering why she looks different. I think she doesn't have her glasses on her head. I was like, she looks more soft.
I have no interest in the words of wanted
She
criminals.
looked fierce.
Especially those skilled in the art of manipulation.
Okay. Ooh, she means it.
So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the matrix of prescience.
Sorry, her eye color is beautiful. I'm sorry to interrupt her, but... Okay.
The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth. and they're far more effective than a conversation.
She is unfazed. She's always unfazed.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Okay. Our little crew. Oh, I miss Don Hung. When are we gonna reunite? Ooh! Wow! Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is so crazy. Whoa, that look. Did she lose control?
Max, why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
So she saw the future
I
thing.
can't believe it.
What is it?
But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What? Yeah, what did you see?
Kafka has nothing to do with Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Nuh-uh. Okay. Kafka. Why I gotta... Oh my god. She freaking played us again, right? Did she brought us here on purpose, right? We're? Like, I mean, I understand, like, we have a Stellaron in us, but, like, we're not the one that's here. Like... Oh no.
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
Me neither. You're not the only one feeling betrayed right now. What just happened? Tell us what's going on. I sense more Fu Xuan riddles on the horizon. What just happened?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish.
She looks pleased. She's like, yep.
I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Okay, but they don't seem to be... She doesn't seem mad at us, right? That's all I care. She's not mad at us, right? Fu Xuan, it's okay.
You go ask her.
Why? Are you scared, Will?
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
I actually do. Oh my god, are we actually gonna get to talk to her? Okay. Wow. Okay. Anything else to say, Will?
If there are questions you want Kafka to
Okay.
answer, now's the time.
Ooh, there are so many things I want to ask.
Then go. We'll stand guard.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yang. What about you, March?
You go. I don't want to talk to that woman.
I get it. You don't like
Be
her.
careful, though. Don't get fooled by her again.
I'll do my best. Got it. Fool me twice. Shame on me.
Fool you what now? Stop it. I'm getting Fu Xuan vibes.
Sorry. Where's Don Hung? Sorry, we need to find Don Hung. Oh my god. I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Hi.
This is the first time we've truly been face to face like this, like up close, since the beginning, right? Like the first episode.
You haven't changed a bit.
I do preservation now. Isn't that cool?
I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Yeah, they took away your glasses and everything. Don't act like we're friends. Are you alright? Are you hurt? You don't look like you're in a sorry state to me. I don't really know what type of answer I want to say. I mean, I'll just say you don't look like you're in such a sorry state. Because, I mean, she looks trapped, but she doesn't look all that... she doesn't look all that pitiful to me, I'll say.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me.
I see. Okay.
I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here.
Oh.
Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
I have literally 1 million things to ask you and then probably a million follow-up questions. Anyway, what is your objective? Are you really innocent? What did Fu Xuan see? Are you really innocent? What did Fu Xuan see? I'm trying to think about these answers as if she's like literally a genie or something, and like if I ask a question slightly wrong, she's not gonna give me the answer I want. Like, what's your objective? Let's do something. let's do one that could have a straightforward answer. What did Fu Xuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail.
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would tell you the objective of this trip in its detail. So what, by 3 questions, does he mean one of those 3 options I just had there?
Since you asked one of the 3
Oh
questions...
my god, it really was.
It means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
Sure, although it really is kind of scary how they kind of know everything that's going to happen. Like, by they, I mean the Stellaron Hunters.
Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron Hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
Okay, I see.
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron Hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
I mean, they are scary, but I do still think that at this point in the story, it's hard to tell, you know, morally where the Stellaron Hunters lie, because we don't really know what their goals are at this point still. So, like, I still don't fully see the Stellaron Hunters as bad or good, especially because, I mean, one, we still don't know a lot about them yet, but also because, I don't know, they're on wanted posters put up by the IPC, and I still don't know if the IPC is good or bad. I mean, to me, I think ginormous corporation, probably evil vibes, you know, but like, I'm sure that doesn't mean everyone in the corporation's evil, obviously, but still. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know.
2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact.
So who are those people, I wonder? So someone brought it into Xianzhou and activated it, and it was some sort of joint plan together from traitors that were on the ship, plus enemies who want to overthrow them.
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me.
Wow.
To guard against setbacks,
Ugh, that is
he
crazy.
ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment.
Literally, like, the definition of playing 4D chess, like, like, crazy.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron Hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Blady, you got a little nickname for him?
We're here for you.
Well, that makes me feel scared. Why are you here for me? What are you gonna do? Remain silent.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Xuan doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron Hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou.
But why? Why?
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
So... So because Ilio, thinks that the hunt is important to, you know, the Stellaron hunters and their whole, you know, mission, because of that, they brought us here to protect them or something, or to, you know, to make a connection, because it seems, you know, we're all connected to each other, so us forming this connection connects them, which, yeah, okay, I see.
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person, and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help.
Okay.
What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
What is this future you're talking about?
Like I said,
Whoa.
Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
Which Eon is this one again? This was the first one we encountered, right? Which was, what was that? Destruction? Is that what, is there even a destruction? I don't know, oh my god. But starts with the letter N or something, right? But why is he behind her in this?
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future.
No. Okay, the destruction.
In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions.
Okay, well that's a major lore drop. We're gonna have to face destruction itself? Well, that's a little scary.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach.
I see.
In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
This makes me trust the Stellaron hunters now. Like, this makes me trust them, like, I don't know.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Wow. That's a very good line. Okay, so let me process. Let me process for a moment. Wow. So I wonder, how long have they known about, has he known about this, like, you know, future for us? And that must be why they put the Stellaron into us to start. The Stellaron being inside us probably has something to do with killing destruction, right? But also, I'm curious, obviously destruction isn't good. This is bad stuff, you know, but I wonder what the consequences would be of, destroying destruction. In the meantime, elsewhere, is this probably with the general and stuff? Or maybe with Donham? Concurrently at the other end of the Luofu.
Hey,
yes,
Luocha.
okay.
You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Really interesting that they bring this up right now, right? And Donhung, we're back, bestie. Okay.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
Do you think there's in some weird way, the Stellaron Hunters are trying to turn us into an eon? I don't know if that'd be possible, but that could be kind of curious. Maybe, what if they turn... You guys are gonna laugh at this one. I don't know. What if they turn the Astral Express itself into an eon? The Astral Express itself is the new eon for the Nameless. for the Trailblazers.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, Sushang.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe.
Oh,
Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Sushang. Even I knew that, Queen.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Oh, no education for my girl.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Thousands of years of stuff to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject?
Yes.
What's in the box?
Tell me.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
That's true. It probably, yeah. They probably see things like that like, huh.
Nope. The Cloud Knights
Oh, that's
spend
true,
a
that's
lot
true.
of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead.
Oh, wow.
It's our way of saying goodbye.
Different customs.
The Phoxians and the Vidyadhara have their own ceremonies.
This is pretty.
Phoxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the Verdantia returning.
That's pretty. That's not just this, though. That way of letting go.
As for the
beautiful.
Vidyadhara, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vidyadhara is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Whoa, that's crazy. Did we already hear about that, though? I don't know. Are the Vidyadhara, are those the people who have, like, the ears that kind of look like elf ears, kind of, except, like, pointed down? Are those what they are? I don't know.
My mom calls the Vidyadhara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vidyadhara could turn into dragons.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's true.
Donhung knows about it. It's true? Only special Vidyadhara can turn into a dragon. It's just a legend? Whoa. They're giving us too many options. So, like, according to what he's saying here, or what he could say, it seems as though it is true. But it's funny that we have the option to lie, it seems. I'll say, only special Vidyadhara can turn into dragons.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
But it's kind of sad that since we're playing as Donhung, we can't hear his voice in this part.
Your mother is right.
There he is. Okay.
The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
Okay. They're descendants of the Eon of Permanence. Who must have been a dragon or something, so that's
The
fine.
power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life.
Yeah, I mean, permanence sounds long and rich.
But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace.
Wow.
Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
I wonder if leaving their descendants is a different sort of permanence. I wonder about that, you know? What are you thinking, Don Hung?
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
I see.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yeah. I'm curious.
Yes.
Really? Who's in there?
Friend?
No.
Enemy?
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand.
I'm very curious about what is in this coffin.
Let's leave it at that, shall we?
I see.
I think we've all had enough rest.
Wow, oh cool, so that we're gonna continue taking him through. So I guess they haven't made it back yet all the way. Is this still in Cloudford? No, we're in... Where are we here? A different commission place. On the other side, Wocha, Sushang, and you drift along the star skiff and eventually arrive at an abandoned delve. Okay. So we are going... Is it this way? No. Oh my god, didn't even see that. Me getting lost for no reason. Oh, look at this. That's fun. Whoa, I just realized we have this crew here. Oh, look at that! That's like parts of those, things. Those fighting thingies. Why can't I remember the word? Anyway. Oh.
This will strengthen our
Oh no. Not used to not having Acheron around. Okay. So what do we do here? It's so confusing using a team that you never use. Or I don't even know how Locha works. I've played him one time now. None of you are new people. I'm trying, Don Hung. I'm trying. Okay, let's just fight him. Yeah, you're strong, Don Hung. Take him down.
Want to see what I can do?
Yes, you're strong too, so...
Watch this!
You!
Don't your hands hurt?
Whoa. Hey, back off, guys. Oh my god.
Let me through!
Receive divinity.
You're the best!
Oh my god, healing, slay, queen, love you. I know he's a boy, but yeah.
the truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Goodbye. Okay. And now we continue. Very cool stuff around here. Because we haven't been here, have we? Like with our main people?
Mara struck.
Oh, look at that.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Who's over there? Wait.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
No, but I think we know her. I mean, like, I don't think we know her, but I think she's on my team. Or in my characters. Wait, let's see. Let's see. That totally looks like her. That totally looks like her. Okay. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I think so.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
Things change, buddy. I don't know.
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
That's our leader, Dan Heng. Woo!
I've no interest in conflict.
We gotta rescue Shui. Is that his name? Shui? Yi?
Dodge this! Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Yeah, I love being Su Shang. It's fun. Yeah.
Eternal, the dead return!
Oh, look at that. That's fun. I don't think I've actually seen that yet. That was fun. Maybe I have, but I don't remember it from last time. Last time was a whirlwind. That was so long ago.
Miss, are you okay?
Yeah, that's definitely her.
What do you think?
Oh no, she's hurt.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
Oh.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10 Lords Commission.
Whoa.
As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
So she's important. She is higher ranked than all of us. I mean, we're not ranked at all, I don't think.
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me.
No, it's okay.
You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
Su Shang, it is fine. I'd rather us all stick together, you know.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Su Shang. Leave it to me.
Okay.
You might get an aching or numbing
look at this.
sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful.
Whoa.
Do you think you can hold still?
Look at that.
It won't work. My body is mechanical.
Look at, she's all
Not
like
flesh and
short-circuited.
blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
What is your power?
Curious.
It worked? Wow, cool.
How... oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
He's abundance, which we all know is kind of the enemy of the hunt, which is pretty much what the Xianzhou Luofu.
Very
Shui.
good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Look at her.
The mission continues.
Oh my god, it's so cool to actually see her in person for the first time. We've only seen her in, you know, in our little character area.
As a judge in the employ of the 10 Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible. I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
Do you think that's Blade? Oh no. What, does that mean that he's near here?
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Like what? Is she just gonna walk away? Or is she gonna tell us?
Come with me.
Okay. Dan Heng, what is going on? Do you know what's going on, Dan Heng? things are getting crazy. So Locha's... whoa, this music. Okay. We're dancing. Let's dance, Don Hung. And also have some of this.
I've never seen anything like it.
Whoa. What's up with that? Is that fire? Which looks so weird though. Oh, are they just gonna leave us off there? Oh my god.
You know, even eons
Oh my
can
god.
be killed.
That's a cliffhanger, guys. That is really a cliffhanger. So your plan is to kill an eon? Killing an eon? Humans don't have that power. How can an eon possibly be killed? So your plan is to kill an eon?
Are you kidding? That's not what we want.
What do you want?
I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
Okay.
Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths.
So what?
Currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity.
3 ways. And what are those?
1. Paths with overlapping concepts will
Oh.
eventually collide.
Yeah.
And the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And you know, that does make sense as well for like when I was reading about that stuff in the databank way back when, about the eons and the factions. Why I remember some of them thinking, especially the ones towards the end, which I'm assuming are the ones that where the eon has died. That must be why. I did feel like some of them might be like, these are kind of similar but different. Like they're the same but kind of sort of not.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Xianzhou Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance. So, the Xianzhou too are engaged in this process.
So basically what they're saying is, yeah, that that eventually the Hunt will probably destroy the Abundance as they continue to destroy these things. So, why does the Xianzhou want to kill the Abundance? How did Tazeronth die? What about Akivili? Did they die at the hands of an eon? Oh, I'm curious about that. I want all the questions answered, though.
Akivili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Noose, Droid Head, the Erudition. Okay, gotcha. So many names to describe one thing. Well, now we have to meet that person.
What do you think?
You know, Eon.
Fascinating stories, no?
They are fascinating. I am curious to what end are you telling me all this? Like, why? Why is this what's happening?
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
I see. What about the third way? Yep, literally, I want to know what the third way an Eon can die.
Hold on. Any minute now.
Any minute now? Uh-oh. What's gonna happen?
It's begun.
What has begun? Whoa. What? Is that the Arbor? The Ambrosia Arbor? Or what is... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Let's go, Blady.
Oh?
2 more places to visit.
Oh my god. What the... What the heck?
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
I don't know. Oh my god, March. I'm gonna be real... I think we have bigger things to worry about than how we're gonna explain this to Fu Xuan. Besides, even if she did want an explanation, she can just, you know, read us through the Matrix, whatever the heck, right? But the tree... Oh, this is the same... This is what that thing looked like back at the... When we were in Don Hung's perspective, right at the end, they saw some... The thing they saw, it looked kind of like this, right? Am I... Right? What is that? What do these characters mean? What does it say? What do you say? Oh my god. But it's like been... It like shot out new branches. Why am I feeling like I read that book that I read today at like the perfect time? Like I feel like I read it at the perfect time to contextually understand things so much better this episode.
If what she said is true,
ooh,
we won't have to explain anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
No, but she said some interesting stuff. March, you'd probably want to hear it, honestly. What the heck? By the way, what? Okay, we're on Wood Sprouts a New Fate Tilts Askew. So the tree, it's come back to life, right? The tree's, after what, thousands of years? Or how long has this tree been? Y'all, that was so shocking. That was so extremely shocking. Okay. Okay then. Give me a moment. I need to freaking think about my life. Okay. I'm ready to go talk. But this has all been so crazy. I feel like after we talk to them, this episode needs to end because otherwise this is gonna be like 10-hour long episode. Oh, Tingyun.
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingxue showed us earlier?
Yep.
How did it grow all of a sudden?
I also do not know.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
Maybe someone applied a good old fertilizer? Yeah, but it's imbued with some sort of power. Some weird yellow and green power.
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
That makes sense. I mean, that sort of explains most anomalies that we come across in this game.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
This music's really nice.
Yes. The Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Interesting. Wow. 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 Wait, how do I go over here? Okay, it's unlocked now. Okay. I see. It was locked before just for mission reasons. Look up here. Ambro. Ooh. Shocked. Completely shocked. As I think anyone would be. Oh my god. You have anything to say? Do you even see what's going on over there? Get your nose out of these books and get over there. Oh, my little crane friends. Oh, I gotta do this first. Oh, sorry guys. This sort of disrupts the flow a bit, but you know. Let's do this. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. There you go. I knew I was onto something there. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just processing everything that's been through, so that's why I'm quiet. My apologies. Oh, all the way over here. We were here before, right? Yeah, we were back here before. Don't make me talk. I don't want to fight people right now. I'm not ready. Oh crap, okay, wait. I just want to get a few more technique thingies. Okay, thanks.
Stream 4.
Okay. Ah, here we are. Okay. Thank you, little birdie.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I was like so focused on that. I was like, I don't want to go in a battle. I really don't want to go in a battle. I really don't want to go in a battle. I don't have time for this. I just want my treasure. Okay. Let's talk to them. And then we're going to finish things up here. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oi, 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 oi. That was a lot of yoys. Whoa. Look at that.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
No, I doubt it. I think she planned for you to see what you saw.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
I was thinking the same thing.
Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbor, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing.
Wow.
We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way.
So cool.
It is the Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me.
Interesting.
But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me.
Yeah, even though it was kind of explained, I'm pretty eluded as well.
Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before.
Absolutely.
These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
Yeah.
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traitors have planted the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
So the Stellaron is literally inside the Arbor. That's crazy. So we're definitely gonna go there at some point. This is all I know, right?
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies.
He's happy. She's never
Am I
happy.
coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority.
Okay.
We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial
Oh my
Arbor,
god, I want to do that.
expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
That is so fun. I cannot wait to do that.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now.
Oh, okay.
So why have I held back our forces?
Yeah. What reason?
General,
Well,
you're a scoundrel.
I was just thinking to myself right before she said that. I was like, he's kind of being a little twerp right now, to be honest.
pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traitors have run out of patience.
I see.
Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
I see.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu. I still have forces to deploy.
Okay.
We
And
were
here
in
we
need
are.
of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
This is a great shot of him. Oh, I only just noticed for the first time ever the like eyes and nose on the chest plate. That's very interesting. Okay. Let me guess, more errands, you two?
The General's smiling again. Definitely errands.
Yep.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Luofu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
Oh,
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure.
This guy.
Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission delve.
I see.
Under... my control?
Wow.
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
I guess now's the time.
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the
Yay.
Stellaron.
Yay, fun times. Thank you.
Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance.
Ooh, okay.
Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Okay. Orders received, General.
This is no order, Honkai. I'm merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
And I do wish. I would like to help.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Yay! Yay, more Tingyun. I was gonna be sad if I had to leave her already.
Of course, General. I am duty bound.
Yay, Tingyun's around. Okay. So let's bid farewell to Fu Xuan.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
It sounds like it. Oh, hey there. Didn't even see her over there for a second. I'm sorry, Kafka escaped.
I had long anticipated it.
I see. I mean, yeah, she probably saw that when she used the Matrix, right?
Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
I know, being here makes us look like really dumb, right, Marge?
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor.
Okay. Are you leading forces into the Alchemy Commission?
From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves. The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spirits may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared.
Yeah.
To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission.
Oh,
The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage.
Wow.
I must take action as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's serious. And the General... if I do this, is this gonna start things? Wait, I want to chat with others real quick before... I think I'm gonna chat with others, and then I think I'm gonna end this episode, to be honest. Okay,
Ooh, that was scary.
Right?
I was having a snack in the repository when the Ambrosial Arbor started to grow.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Suddenly shot right up into the sky. So, the legends were right all along.
It seems so.
Such is life, full of surprises. That's why you gotta seize any opportunity to take a break. Who knows when trouble will come knocking at your door.
Right. Given what you just saw, you didn't seem rattled at all.
You'll be fine. Even if the sky collapses, we have the Master Diviner with us to hold it up. Oh, and now we have the General here too.
That's a nice carefree way of thinking.
What do subordinates like us have to panic about? Let the big shots worry about the big events. That's the secret to happiness.
Wow. Okay, anti-anxiety queen. Did the Master Diviner give you any work to do?
She did. She saw me on her way over.
Sorry about that.
She told me to go to the repository and read up on anything related to the Ambrosial Arbor. A simple task like that is only 15 minutes work for me.
Good.
I heard people say even the General has to watch his manners when asking you for help. Pretty impressive. I don't have much to offer you. Here, take this book. It's the thought that counts.
Okay, thank you. Well, we'll get going.
I was gonna wait for the Master Diviner to get off work so I could show you around and teach Mr. Yang how to play Celestial Jade.
We'll do that next time.
Your kindness is much appreciated, Miss Qingque.
Yeah.
As for Celestial Jade, we'll have to leave it for next time.
I know. You've got an important task ahead. Sorry to keep you. Priorities are priorities. Well then, get back safely. Remember to come find me in Exalting Sanctum.
Will do, my friend. Okay. Inquiry into the Gods and Introduction. We'll have to read that sometime. Let's talk to Tingyun.
I thought I might be relieved of my guiding duties once the Divination Commission affair was over.
Yeah, sorry, you're kind of getting dragged deeper and deeper into this with us, aren't you?
Who would have thought the General would take such a liking to you? I suppose I must accompany you further. Fate can be so unpredictable.
Ooh, lots of things. Through the thick and thin, we're like 2 peas in a very dangerous pod.
You have quite the sense of humor, benefactors. I've encountered more trouble with you than I have with the merchant fleet in 10 years.
Sorry about that, Tingyun.
I just hope everything is smooth sailing from now on. Please look after me.
Will do, of course. This could be your moment to shine for the Skyfaring Commission.
I understand. The Luofu is in danger, and members of the 6 commissions should stand united. You did save my life at Cloudford. Consider this my returning the favor.
Well, thank you. Are you afraid of the danger?
The General said there are traitors aboard the ship.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
But only someone from the 6 commissions could bring the Stellaron into the Xianzhou undetected. Let alone plant it within the Ambrosial Arbor.
So... Whoa. Are they saying that it is one of these options? Well, I'm not gonna accuse you, Kong. Should I? How can I? She's gorgeous.
I am saying nothing of the sort. Just raising a doubt, that's all.
Please be careful, benefactors.
We shall, thank you. Okay.
You want to leave straight away?
Oh, sorry.
Let me pack some things. I'll be right there.
Take your time. I'm ending the episode here, Tingyun. We'll be back another time. Then, Jingyuan.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor Seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
Okay. What exactly is the Ambrosial Arbor? We love to recap.
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Luofu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will. The ancestors of the Luofu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans.
Yep.
Thus becoming long-life species.
Oh, sounds like an amazing treasure.
But then we found out about bad things.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Yeah. Aren't you happy about the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies,
yes,
our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years. There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Did he succeed?
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god.
Wow.
Yaoshe's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since.
Oh.
And has never been able to return to its home planet.
I don't think I knew about that.
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Luofu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts.
I can see how that would happen.
After paying the price with blood and tears, the Luofu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal. In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yaoshe's blessings repeatedly attacked the many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky.
Sorry, what did that say?
In the eras that followed, other beings that had
just
likewise
holding my hand down on the button.
Yaoshe's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own.
Okay.
Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to. Lucky enough to survive the wars, had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter.
Okay, so the Rainbow Arbiter is Lan.
The Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed.
So... Okay.
At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
Absolutely. You said there were traitors inside the Luofu.
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it.
Very interesting.
Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the ambrosial arbor. They wish to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's delay no longer.
I have asked Fu Xuan to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Okay. Well, with all of that being said, now is the time for us to
10101.
end this episode. Why are you speaking in binary? But yeah, with that, now is the time to finish today's episode. I feel like this video is probably 10 hours long. But I enjoyed every second of it. Wow, we learned so much today. So yeah, we got confirmation that the Stellaron Hunters and Kafka, they had nothing to do with the Stellaron coming here, which, you know, I honestly never really thought they did. I thought, you know, they're here because of the Stellaron, which it turns out that's not even the case, really. They were just here to get us here. So that's quite an interesting turn of events. It was also interesting hearing that they say that we will, not probably, but you know, it's kind of in the cards that we are going to have to face head on with Nanook the Destruction someday. So that's kind of intimidating. And yeah, now we know that there are traitors amongst the people of the Alchemy Commission, it seems. So who knows how that's gonna go? Who knows who's evil and who's not? But you know, that is for us to find out perhaps next time. Although I do wonder, let me know what you think, please. If you're still here watching this point, let me know. Should I do this before I move on with the rest of this mission? Because I do know that I think it's like within the next couple of like parts of the Trailblaze mission, I will no longer be able to do this. So I'm wondering if I should just do it now, because we're kind of at a stopping point here. You know, we're preparing to go, so maybe it would be a good idea to do that next time, you know? Let me know what you think about that. So, with all of that, thank you so much for joining me here today for a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.